do. Ba da ba 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 da ba. Ba da ba 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 ba. Ba da ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday. It's a Monday morning. What the hell am I doing up on a stream on a Monday morning? Well, a few things have coalesced in such a fashion that allows this to happen. Number one, I'm on vacation for a week. I'm just gonna chill. I don't have any plans to go anywhere. Loser. Yeah, well, you know. I like the Pacific Northwest is a very geographically isolated place, right? I don't really know that many people up here. And I don't really, and everyone I know is like south, south, which you know, there's a bunch of big ass mountains when you go south, big mountains when you go south, big mountains. It's winter time, big mountains, storms equals snow, snow in my little Prius is a bad thing. I've already experienced the horror of crashing while driving a car over the mountains during a storm. I don't want to repeat it. I'm done. I'm good. Thanks. Okay. So number one, I'm on vacation. Number two, my neighbors are not here. They are not here. Normally, I would have neighbors upstairs. They are not here. They must have went on vacation somewhere. It's been really nice. Like, it makes me want to go buy a house. To not have people living above your head. God damn, it's nice. Yeah, it's super nice to not have neighbors. Like sharing walls with you. It's super nice. Yeah. So what am I doing? I don't even know. Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is meeting with Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, trying to work out a peace deal. The problem is that Donald Trump is implicitly pretty much explicitly on Team Russia. Donald Trump is on Team Russia. So Donald Trump is trying to negotiate a surrender, a Ukrainian surrender from Zelensky. And Zelensky doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to surrender territory. He wants to keep fighting Russia. But Russia is like getting tired. Russia's getting tired. They're tired of going to war. They don't like it. Their economy is suffering. Russia's economy is suffering. It's hard to host an invasion, dude. It's hard. If they've done it, they have lots of experience doing it, but like Putin was trying to avoid the whole thing to begin with. He didn't want to have to use his military, right? His military, it was like chess. The threat is more important than the material. The threat of the Russian military was more potent than the reality of the Russian military. The threat of the Russian military, drove fear into the hearts of Western leaders and Western people. Like, the Russian military was what remained. It inherited everything from the USSR, which itself was a mighty juggernaut. The USSR. It was frightening to behold, right? That's why they made NATO, because it was frightening. So Putin tried to avoid the whole thing to begin with. That's why he had his dude, Paul Manafort, set up the election to get his puppet, Yanukovych, into power. And then when Yanukovych was in power, he would drag Ukraine back inside of Russia. But the Ukrainian people resisted. They said, fuck that, we're not going back to Russia, fuck you. And they rebelled for like months and months in the winter to regain their freedom. And as soon as they drove the puppet out from Ukraine, Russia invaded and took Crimea. So it was always a setup, right? It was always a setup. If you were paying attention, you would already know it was always a setup. Russia's just trying to regain its territory, and it would have preferred to use corruption to drag Ukraine back. But since it can't use corruption, and since it can't persuade the people to join them, the only thing left is military. Like the Russia could never defeat the United States militarily. So what Russia did instead was it just took over the country internally. That's all Russia had to do. Russia looked at the United States and said, look, there's a country with a lot of dirty laundry. That's a country with a lot of dirty laundry. I bet, or Putin said, I bet I could exploit that dirty laundry to destroy them. And it wouldn't cost him anything. Like because Russia could not beat the United States militarily, economically. Like, no way. There's no way, right? The only way Russia could beat the United States was through corruption. So the same plan that they had for Ukraine to install a Russian puppet and then to drag the country closer to Russia, they did the same thing to here in the United States with Donald Trump. Donald Trump was broke after his casinos went bankrupt. He was broke. He had no money. And I'm gonna get coffee. What he did was he went to the Russians, the Russian mafia, and he got money from the Russian mafia to recapitalize and to start up business again. What was his business? What was Donald Trump's business? Donald Trump was in the business of laundering money. Donald Trump's business is laundering money. He buys these properties. He slaps on his name. And then he charges a surcharge for the use of his name. Mafia, like, if you're a Russian criminal and you want to move money around, right? You need to move money around from one country to another, or from one enterprise to another, or whatever. You need to move money around. Now, if you're a Russian oligarch, you don't have your money in Russia, because that's crazy. It's corrupt there. You have your money dispersed throughout the West. In properties, in like physical goods like cars or jets or whatever, but yeah, you have your wealth spread throughout the West where it's protected. And if you want to move it, then that starts leaving a paper trail. and you, as a criminal, you don't want a paper trail. So if you want to clean money, what you do is you take the dirty money and you make two shell corporations. So one person makes two corporations that are nothing, right? They're just empty. They're just empty. empty shell corporations that hide the identity of the owner. And one shell corporation buys a condo from the money launderer, Donald Trump. The shell corporation holds the property for like a year, right? And then that shell corporation sells the property, that same condo, to another shell corporation, which is itself, right? Sells the property to itself. In the process of selling property to itself, the money becomes clean. And Donald Trump takes his cut, right? Because that's his building, and they're using his property to do this. So he gets a cut from it. But the process is to clean the money. That's what Donald Trump did. After he got wiped out from using his failed casinos, he borrowed money from the Russian mafia, and his job was to launder their money. And that's why they have lots and lots of dirt on him. Lots and lots of videos of Donald Trump doing nefarious shit. Okay, what am I doing here? I was gonna finish that. I should work on that more. Yeah, Donald Trump is a bad guy. Bad guy. We're in a lot of danger, America. We're in some deep shit. Oh, I needed... I forgot. I needed kelp and water bucket. And water bucket. And kelp. Kelp and bone meal. To finish the elevator once and for all. Oh man. Okay. So there's that part, right? Now, if we look at Ukraine to be our because what happened in Ukraine is what's happening to the United States. Ukraine was ruled by a Russian puppet who tried to use corruption to drag the country back into Russia. Trump is doing the same thing to the United States. Do you notice how he ditched all the democratic countries? He ditched all the democratic countries and started talking shit to them and started threatening them. He started a trade war with all his trade allies. And he became very, very friendly to all the dictatorships. I mean, I guess Americans don't pay attention. I don't know if they're stupid or if they don't, they just don't care or what the deal is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm looking for kelp. Kelp. I had kelp in here. Where did the kelp go? Kelp. Okay. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. 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 Fuck him in the ass. Okay. Well. Now I need a bucket. Is there a bucket? A bucket? You have to make a bucket. Okay. Hey, Froggy Frog. Snoop Froggy Frog. Yeah, that guy, poor Snoop Dogg, right? He has to, like, in this moment of dark times, when the people need a strong voice to speak out for them and to speak against power, Snoop Dogg has to be quiet. because Donald Trump pardoned his buddy, his criminal buddy. And if he says anything, Donald Trump can put his criminal buddy back in prison. We're going all the way, buddy. We're going all the way. Okay, well. And now it starts raining. Great. Hey, I didn't have to break any of that stuff. Ta-da! It's still there. It's still there. Okay. So, okay. So that's down, and this is... I need rails, and I didn't bring them. You didn't bring the rails? That's alright, you don't need the rails for right now. You don't need them at all, ever. Okay. So, we do that, and then we're going to go back down to the bottom. We beat the water. We beat you, water. We beat you down. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Counterintuitive. Not intuitive at all. Like, what the hell's going on? Alright. Well, I can just keep adding, right? No. So this is the bone meal time. The time of the bone meal. I'm just gonna hold this here forever. Until it stops. Or until I run out. And then I switch to more. And then keep doing it until I run out. Or until it stops. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck him in the ass forever. Everyone's gonna party when that guy dies, dude. They tried to sanctify Charlie Kirk, like they're gonna try to do the same thing to Donald Trump, but Donald Trump's a piece of shit. Fuck Donald Trump. fuck Charlie Kirk too. That guy was a piece of shit too. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. Okay. Soul. I need soul sand. Where'd it go? It's not here. It's not here. You get nothing. But yeah. The best thing for the world is for Donald Trump to die. He's getting there, right? Like his hands are getting all fucked up from all the drugs he's taking, all the IVs he's taking. Donald Trump's hands are getting fucked up. Haven't you noticed? He's always wearing makeup on those hands. It used to be just one hand, and now it's two hands. So, I think it's because he takes drugs for Alzheimer's. It's an infusion that he has to take. Infusion. Here, sure, here, why not? Keep some, right? Because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. You don't need all these sticks, homie. Ooh, bring your enchanting table. Enchanting, isn't it? Okay. Sure, that too. What else? Gate? I don't know. Oh yeah, hey, you need scaffolding, dude. Okay, you can make scaffolding with string and bamboo right there. Twelve scaffolding. Okay, sure. Come on. I can get a stack, man. Come on. At least a stack. Alright, alright. Alright, that's fine. Keep your string, your stingy string. You're so stingy with your string. Because I only have like 5 left, dude. I don't have a string farm. There's no efficient way for me to get string. Alright, so we're going this way. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. I'm looking forward to the new energy technologies, man. Once those batteries take off, solar power is going to be amazing. That's like the missing thing. The only thing missing from solar panels... Oh, I forgot the soul sand. The only thing missing from solar panels are batteries. Once we have batteries, fucking, it's over. Coal is dead. Oil is dead. It's going to be all about solar energy. Because it's like unlimited, dude. You can keep as much, like you can store as much as you can keep. Like, and if batteries are cheap, you can fucking make ginormous like places filled with batteries. You can distribute the energy so that it's not, you can't just hit one place and knock out the whole grid. You can distribute your energy. Like, every house could be an energy producer. Like, holy shit. Imagine the whole city full of solar panels. Like, you know that heat island effect that we have right now? Because of the asphalt soaking up all that heat? and then radiating it back out, changing the weather around the cities, we can mitigate that completely by covering all the roads with solar panels. You save on the fucking roads, you're generating electricity constantly, and you mitigate the heat island effect. Like, it's insane, dude. It's insane. I can't get over like I've been trying to tell people forever. It's all about the energy. It's all about energy. It's always been about energy. I was all excited to buy buy a house with solar panels to be a part of the energy transformation. People don't fucking realize, like, the grip that fucking oil oligarchs have on our society. Like, we're gonna go to war with Venezuela for oil oligarchs. Like, it's the fucking dumbest thing ever. To keep us dependent on a dead energy. An energy of death. What am I looking for? Soul sand. You know, here, bring one. And that's going to be your torch, because this light, it's a lot better to hold a glowy thing than it is to hold a torch. I don't know, the light's just better. Just hold a glowy thing. All right. Now it should work. It should be instantaneous to the top, right? I don't know, maybe not instantaneous. Let's find out, right? It looks pretty instantaneous. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better than what it was doing. Ta-da! And now here is the item, the thing. I don't need you anymore. Although I do need a way down, so like, I'll consider this. Yeah, I need something. Oh, it should stop. It should stop now. Oh, man. That takes quite a while, you know? Hey, perfect. Nice. Excellent. Okay. I need more mud bricks. Where did all my mud bricks go? Where did all my mud bricks go? Yeah, I think that's what's happening. The old world was like every time there's been a shift in energy, there's been a radical transformation of the world. Every fucking time. And I know this, I mean, I have Kurt Sorensen to thank for this. And that guy is like, politically he's a dick. Politically he's a fascist. Fuck that guy. for his political beliefs, but his idea, right? Because that guy, Kurt Sorensen, is the guy who introduced me to the idea of molten salt thorium reactors, which to me is brilliant, right? You know, that's when I understood how everything is connected to energy. how our whole society is built upon the exploitation of energy in its various forms. I mean, like I said, I mean, and like he said, every time there's been a shift in the the production of energy, it's been radically transforming of society. Agriculture radically transformed society when we unlocked the calorie. Fire radically transformed the humans, our ancestors. You know, it radically transformed our ancestors. Um, Coal radically transforms society. Oil radically transforms society. If we ever like master nuclear power, it will radically transform society. Because we won't have energy scarcity anymore. Right? With a molten salt nuclear reactor, we have energy for fucking ever to do anything. Well, just about, right? I mean, yeah, okay. Then you have fusion. You know, nuclear, thorium, molten salt nuclear reactors are still fission. But if humans ever figure out fusion, all right, now we're talking, right? Now we're going to outer space. Now we're getting off this. Now we're gonna go explore the stars, right? But yeah, dude, right? With energy, with enough energy, we can do almost anything. It's all about energy. Like right now, right? We have all this plastic and shit. Well, why don't the rich countries fucking recycle their own plastic? Why not? Because it's energy intensive. It takes a lot of energy to transform that plastic back into a goo that you can reform into some other plastic. Right? It takes a lot of energy. And so you'd rather not do it, right? You'd rather have some other country take on that cost, because other countries that are poor will not would use dirty energy to get the power needed to transform that garbage. Or they'll just use human capital. They'll burn humans. They'll exploit humans to do the labor, the labor intensive process of sorting through the trash or whatever. Man, it's like, yeah. But if you had like unlimited energy, if you had shit tons of carbon free energy, like, you can make a machine that would take care of it. You wouldn't care about energy costs, because energy would basically be free. You wouldn't care about energy costs. What am I doing? Why did I come back here for? Whee! Yay! Oh yeah, more mud bricks. I'm like, where'd all my mud bricks go? Where did my mud bricks go? So few. Okay. And those. Mud bricks are expensive, man. The stone cutter is like the cheapest way of making stuff with mud bricks, because mud bricks, every mud brick is a wheat. A wheat that I have to grow and harvest myself. Yeah, so everything was about energy. Joe Biden had the United States set up to go forward with the energy transformation with solar panels. And motherfucking Donald Trump and the Republicans, beholden to oil oligarchs, fucked all that up. So now we're stuck on a fucking dead-end path. and we gave up the whole market to China. All right. Really, I should use half slabs, but oh well. So, there was a plan for this. No. Okay. Oh, right there. Ta-da! I mean, I can put a half slab or something there, like a stair, like something. I don't want to walk over there though, right? So maybe the stair the other way. No, the other way. Yes, like that. uh, uh, how about like a wall or something there? Yeah, why don't you just put a wall? I mean, why do this? Because I don't have any walls. Don't you make one? Because I'm lazy. Do they make mud walls? No, they don't exist. They don't make mud walls. Oh, they can do copper. Ooh, copper bars. Hey. Hey, copper bars. Copper. Copper. Pretty copper. Nice. Pretty copper. Ooh, you can use those for the railing. Hey, good idea. Good idea. Use it for the railing. Alright. We'll have to come back to this eventually. You know, I don't even have to face it on this side. Like, I'm just doing it because I'm biased or whatever. I can do it facing this way. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Kind of like it that way, though. Because I can look down on my farm then. Look down on your farm. No, I'm not looking down on my farm. Not like that. Alright. Eventually, I'm going to have to go down here and make this better to go down to the lower level. And then I have to build something down there. This is nice. I like this. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Ah! Whoa! Bro. Huh, okay, well, well. Okay, so I need like, a collection system, dude, if you're gonna fucking do this. And all that's down there, so you have to go get it. And you need to make room, so you need to make a box to hold your shit for now. Hold your shit for now. Here's a bed. That makes me nervous. There, I don't need that either for right now. For now. I keep one of these guys on me. So you never know. In fact, I need to use this now. What I don't need is anything below this. Right? I don't need anything below this. This is like, even this is like too low, but like, maybe I'll like use it somehow by like making this like the main living area or whatever. Living area, I don't know. Like, it's already built, right? Why not use it? It's already here. So here, all this has got to go. Okay. When I grab those boxes? No, not really. Let's see. Oh, hey. Oh, I don't need this anymore either. See, all these things. So I don't, yeah, I need to fix that too. Okay, guys, sorry, gotta go. Bye-bye. Okay, much better. Light it up. No monsters, no monsters, stop. Okay. Okay. So now, the tricky part here is like, how do I like... Twice, I need two. But now it's dark. And I left my thing up there. And it's too late. You're committed now. Oh, I have a torch. Oh, I can stand here now. Okay, nice. Okay. Monday morning Minecrafting, talking shit about Donald Trump. Fuck that guy. Monday morning. Normally I'd be at work, but now I'm here playing Minecraft with you. And there's no one here, so with me. I mean, I guess I could go out there and spend money. Like, what would I do? Fuck Donald Trump. My pickaxe is gonna break. Oh no, my pickaxe is gonna break. Oh no, and I'm so far from the ground, I'm gonna be in trouble here. Should have thought about that sooner. Here, pickaxe. Make 2. That should do it. A little bit slower. That's okay. Man, my iron is... I have not very much iron. So I'm doing all of this to make a mob spawner, so I can get experience, so I can enchant my pickaxe, so that when I do go mining, I have fortune 3, so that it like matters. Until then, I have very little resources for anything. It's kind of stupid. Like, there's a major like power curve right there. Oh hey, look, a monster's coming to get me. Like, we heard about your awesome party, dude. Thought I was invited, man. Look at all these monsters coming from everywhere, man. They're like, we want to come to your party. Look at, I'm Steve, but a zombie. Look at, oh, well, you know. Well, you know. Okay. Whee! Burn, dude, burn. Your party's over. Oh shit. A lot of zombies. Okay. What do I need next? What did I... Yeah, what, huh? I needed a nicer way of going up and down. Like, not that. How many steps do I have? None. You have no, 0 steps. Yeah, that goes nowhere now. Okay. Hey, nice, nice. Now I've got this part done. But I want a nicer way of going up and down. And how would I do that? How would I accomplish that? Probably with stairs. Because this sucks. Stairs is easy, right? I mean, I don't even... They're effortless for me. So... You only have 12 steps. Is that going to be enough? Okay. It doesn't matter. Mud brick, mud brick, mud brick, mud brick, mud, mud brick, mud brick. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So we can double wide that. Well, I need steps. Alright, yeah. More steps. More steps. And you know, I want double wide here too. Da, 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 da. All the way around. And then we can put copper bars. Copper. Copper tone. Hee 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 ho 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 ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Copper bars. Hee 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 ho 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 ha ha ha. How great. Yeah, I never used iron bars because, you know, expensive. But copper? Hell yeah. Copper bars? Copper's cheap. Copper's everywhere in Minecraft. In real life, copper's hella expensive. And people will literally strip of a vacant house for the copper. No! You feel better now? You feel better about this? I mean, if you jump, yeah. If you jump, you might be able to get over it. And then fall to your death. Sure. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to do? Jump and fall to your death? I mean... Yeah, you can jump on this. Easy. Do 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 do. There we go. Safety railing. Safety railing. Safety third. Oh no! What am I holding here? Okay. Ooh. You need fencing, not railing, because fencing is like fencing you can't jump over. Like I'm afraid I'm gonna jump here and then jump over the railing. The plane. It's only that big. It's only that this little bit. And then it turns into jungle. Jungle. The jungle. But the bamboo is not till you get to way over there. And then there's a lot of bamboo. A lot of bamboo. Ooh, look, there's an ocean back there. If you go far enough. Ooh, look, there's cherry blossoms. But that's a long way to go to the ocean. And it's not a very big ocean either. Land forever. Look at the size of that mangrove swamp. Right? That mangrove swamp is ginormous. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. It's huge. It's huge. That little patch right there. It's huge. There's a village behind that hill. It's hidden. It's a hidden village behind that hill. I think that's another gate. Another portal. A broken nether portal. Okay, well this is coming along. Let's see. So we want these. Here, did I put my boxes away? My boxes. Okay, so we want the, sorry guys, I gotta break you. I have to break you. I must break you. Probably the fastest way to do it is like, I mean, I don't know if it's the fastest way, but and yeah, your hoppers going down into them. Right. And then mud bricks, mud bricks. Okay. And then you need to have them land on something like this. And then they have to go up like 19. So if we're at 232, 42, 52. So 51. To go to 51. To go to 19. Oh shit. Should get more glass. Let's see. 46. What did I say? 50. I don't remember. The last few blocks have to be opaque. Or maybe not, just block the light. Just don't put light up there. Well. Oh look, there's a cloud here. I can't see what's going on. I don't know how far. Well, hopefully it won't kill me. Oh no, it came close. And then you put the copper on the, yeah. And then put something here, like a chain or something, to get you, because if you get too close, they'll see you, but if you stay kind of far back, you're alright. Alrighty then. The ladders work now on glass. Okay. Oh, I need more. I need more steps. I don't know if I need these on the corner. Okay. So let's see. What do we got here? Let's do some cobblestone, man. Because like, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. How many do I have to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I put here, the water would go 8. Will it flow over? Like, should have bought a bucket. I don't know. I don't remember. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there's only one way to find out, right? Which is to go get some water and test it out. Where'd your thing go, dude? To go down safely. Right? This is like ridiculous amount of like labor. just ridiculous amount of stuff. Here, I don't need this anymore. Okay, nice. Ha ha ha, there, it's gone. That was so annoying. Alright, so the idea is that the water should flow to the edge. And not over it. Oh, it went... Yeah, too far, it went over the edge. So, 7, I have to go 8. I have to go all the way. Yes. So the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 more. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
shit, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, hee 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 ho 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 ha ha ha. Out of cobblestone. Really, really. I don't feel like this should be here. Because they're just gonna hang out. Like, oh hey, what's up? What's going on, guys? Alright, there needs to really be a way down. You're going down, water. Monster, you're going down. How long have I been streaming? How long have I been streaming? For an hour. Man, you have no endurance. You used to be able to play this game for like ever and ever, and now you get tired after like an hour. What happened to you, man? What happened to you? What happened to you? Step by step, bit by bit, the contraption comes together. Ha ha ha. So the idea is that the mobs are gonna like spawn. I'm using the wrong stone, but it's too late now. I can go get more cobblestone. This wasn't supposed to be cobblestone, dude. You forgot. You forgot. You forgot. That's right. Make the walls out of. ha ha ha. So they spawn, they fall into the water here. They get pushed to the edge, and then they fall down, and they get knocked down to one hit. And every edge is the same, yes? Yes. Alright, it's getting dark. Perfect. Alright. Anyways, that'll do it for me. By fucking ranting. Yeah, that's pretty neat. You get a nice view of the sunset. Nice and clean. Nice clean view of the sunset. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out with me on a Monday morning. It's only 9 o'clock. There's like the whole day ahead of me. That's so weird, man. What am I gonna do? Alright, I'll catch you later. Alright, peace. Done. Stop.